Manifesting a New Reality from Cleveland to Ghana. Welcome to the Pink Parachute Diaries. I recently had the privilege of interviewing Akanni Thomas Addison, a visionary who has fundamentally transformed not just his own life, but the lives of countless others through his philosophy of intentional transition and manifestation. His journey from Cleveland to Ghana represents something far more profound than mere relocation. It's a testament to the extraordinary power we all possess to reshape our realities when we dare to envision something greater. Akani isn't just a business leader, he's a pioneer who has created pathways of possibility for Black professionals seeking to reconnect with their ancestral roots while building sustainable futures. His work bridges continents, generations, and paradigms of what success can look like when we step beyond the boundaries of conventional thinking. Have you ever stood at the precipice of transformation, that exhilarating, terrifying edge where everything familiar falls away and everything possible awaits? That moment when your heart pounds so loudly in your chest, you're certain everyone around you can hear it too. Most of us, when we reach that edge, take a careful step backward. We retreat into the comfort of the known, telling ourselves that dreams are for someday, not today, that the risk is too great, the leap too far, the landing too uncertain. But what if that edge isn't the end of something, but the beginning? What if that pounding heart isn't warning you away, but urging you forward? What if today, this imperfect, uncertain today, is all we ever truly have? This is the profound wisdom embodied in Akanni Thomas Addison's journey. His transition from Cleveland to Ghana wasn't merely a change in geography. It was a deliberate act of manifestation that created ripples of transformation extending far beyond himself to his family, his business endeavors, and the legacy he continues to build. When we talk about manifestation, it's temptingly easy to dismiss it as wishful thinking, as vision boards and affirmations that seem quaint against the harsh realities of structural barriers and systemic challenges. But what if manifestation isn't magic? What if it's methodology? What if it's the deliberate, disciplined alignment of thought, belief, and action that creates tangible change in our material circumstances? The science is actually fascinating on this point. Our brains cannot fully distinguish between vividly imagined experiences and real ones. The neural pathways activated when we imagine success with clarity and emotional resonance are remarkably similar to those activated when we actually experience success. This isn't mysticism, it's neuroscience. This isn't wishful thinking, it's brain training. But, and this is crucial, manifestation without action is just daydreaming. And this is where Akani's story becomes particularly powerful and instructive. Consider the remarkable group known as the returnee entrepreneurs of Ghana. African Americans who, like Akani, made the bold decision to relocate from the United States to Ghana. Among them was Diallo Sumbri, founder of the Adinkra Group, whose journey mirrors the intentional transition and manifestation that Akani speaks about so eloquently. These entrepreneurs faced truly daunting challenges: cultural adaptation in a place both familiar and foreign, navigating unfamiliar business environments, and bearing the emotional weight of leaving behind the only home many of them had ever known. But they didn't just dream of change, they engineered it. They leveraged their skills, networks, and vision to launch businesses in tourism, culture, and consulting while building strong local partnerships. The results have been nothing short of transformative. They've created sustainable businesses that foster cultural exchange and inspire others to consider similar moves. Their success wasn't accidental, it was intentional. It was manifested through clear vision and deliberate action. Ghana's Year of Return initiative sparked this movement, inviting African Americans to reconnect with their ancestral homeland. Those who answered the call didn't just visit, they stayed, they built, they transformed, they launched ventures like the Adinkra Group's cultural tours and events, becoming pivotal figures in Ghana's growing diaspora business community. Their impact extends far beyond business metrics. They've helped reshape narratives about African repatriation, contributed significantly to Ghana's economy, and strengthened global Black identity. This isn't just success, it's legacy. But what makes someone take that leap? What internal compass guides them toward the unfamiliar when the familiar feels safe, if unsatisfying? For Akani, as for many others, it begins with intention. Intention isn't just wishing, it's deciding. It's the moment when possibility crystallizes into purpose. The universe doesn't respond to what you want. Maya Angelou once said, it responds to what you're being. This wisdom echoes through Akani's journey. He didn't just want a different life, he became the person who could create it. The Johnson family from Detroit exemplifies this principle beautifully. They moved to Accra and established a multi generational family business in hospitality and real estate. They didn't just dream of building generational wealth and reconnecting with ancestral roots. They sold their Detroit home and invested in Ghana. Their challenges were substantial: navigating complex property laws, overcoming financing hurdles, integrating into Ghana's business culture. But their approach was methodical. Strong family collaboration, mentorship from local entrepreneurs, and manifestation techniques like goal visualization and affirmations to maintain focus. Today, their boutique hotel and property management company thrives, employing local staff and mentoring other diaspora entrepreneurs. Their hotel has become a hub for diaspora visitors, and their family business model has been featured in local media. They've inspired other Black families to consider international entrepreneurship and highlighted the power of unity and vision. This brings us to the second key insight from Akani's journey: the importance of building generational bonds and businesses. In an age of individualism, there's revolutionary powers in collective purpose. When Akani speaks about creating businesses with family in Ghana, he's describing more than economic activity. He's talking about weaving a tapestry of connection, resilience, and collective empowerment that extends beyond a single lifetime. This isn't just about business strategy, it's about healing. For many in the African diaspora, family bonds have been fractured by historical trauma, geographic separation, and systemic pressures. Building business together becomes an act of restoration, of reclaiming what was lost. The African proverb reminds us, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. In a world obsessed with speed, Akani's journey reminds us of the value of distance, of sustainability, of legacy. Consider Bozoma St. John, a Ghanaian American business leader whose story illuminates the power of manifestation and intentional living. Raised between Ghana and the US, her journey reflects the strength found in embracing dual identities and manifesting one's desired life. St. John faced formidable challenges, overcoming personal loss, navigating cultural expectations, and thriving in high stakes corporate environments. Her solution: manifestation practices, affirmations, vision boards, and meditation to set and achieve her goals while staying rooted in her Ghanaian heritage. The outcome speaks volumes. She became a trailblazer in marketing and tech, serving as CMO for major companies and advocating for Black excellence globally. Recognized as one of the most influential Black executives, she now mentors young professionals and invests in Ghanaian business ventures. Her impact extends far beyond her personal success. She serves as a role model for Black professionals, demonstrating how manifestation and cultural pride can drive transformative success. This isn't just career advancement, it's cultural reclamation. What these stories share, Akanni's, the Johnson family's, Bazoma St. John's, is the third key insight: manifestation as a tool for transformation. This isn't about wishful thinking, it's about intentional becoming. For Black professionals and entrepreneurs, especially, manifestation offers a powerful counter narrative to limiting beliefs imposed by systems not designed for our success. It says, despite what you've been told about your capabilities, your worth, your potential, you can create a different reality. This isn't naive optimism, it's radical self determination. When Akanni visualized and believed in his desired future, he wasn't denying reality, he was creating a new one. When the Johnson family envisioned a multi generational business in Ghana, they weren't escaping America, they were embracing possibility. When Bazoma St. John affirmed her path to executive leadership, she wasn't ignoring barriers, she was transcending them. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate, Marianne Williamson writes. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. Perhaps manifestation is simply the recognition of that immeasurable power and the courage to wield it. So I challenge you today. What reality are you manifesting? What bonds are you building? What transformation are you deferring? Stand at that edge, feel your heart pound. And then instead of stepping back, leap forward. Begin with clarity. What is the life you're not living because fear tells you it's impossible? What dream have you deferred because practicality demanded it? What version of yourself exists in the realm of someday that could exist today? Write it down, not as fantasy, but as intention. Be specific, be audacious, be unapologetic about what you truly desire. Then speak it into existence. There's power in declaration. When we name our dreams aloud, we begin to believe them possible. We create accountability to ourselves and to those who hear us. Finally, take one concrete action this week that moves you toward that vision. It needn't be dramatic. Small steps create momentum. Apply for that passport. Research that business license. Call that family member to discuss collaboration. Register for that course. The path won't be smooth. There will be doubts, setbacks, moments of questioning, but intention will provide direction when clarity falters. Community will provide strength when individual resolve wavers. Manifestation will provide vision when circumstances cloud the way forward. As Audre Lorde reminds us, when I dare to be powerful, to use my strength in the service of my vision, then it becomes less and less important whether I am afraid. Your dreams are not too big. Your vision is not unrealistic. Your desire for transformation is not self indulgent. The world needs your courage to manifest what others cannot yet see. The journey from Cleveland to Ghana, from familiar to possible, from dreaming to doing, it awaits you. Not someday, today. What will you manifest?